We just finished the shooting, and now we would like to use this opportunity that we're staying here with the Polish crew a little bit longer. So we decided to present a little bit of the Polish cinematography to the students of CCC and to the Mexican audience. We'll start with Our Curse, which is a short documentary that was nominated for Academy Awards this year. This is actually the school film produced by the Warsaw Film School. And the second film is Body, directed by Małgorzata Szumowska. She's like quite well-known Polish director in Europe, and this film is her sixth feature film. And also what is interesting that while she was a student in the film school in Lodz, she did the short film Silence that won at the festival here in this school. It was many years ago. This film that we're going to present, Body, won the Silver Bear at Berlinale this year for the Best Director, and now she's nominated for European Academy Awards, also for the Best Directing this year. So we had two Polish films in a competition for documentaries, and of course the one that won the Oscars, which was Ida. And what is interesting that the music composer for this documentary, Joanna, is Jan Kaczmarek, and he's also composing the music for this Mexican-Polish co-production that we just finished shooting. And of course, we are here because of the support of the school and also of the support from the Polish embassy, and thank you for this. The title of the film is La Habitación, and we're shooting here in Studios Churubusco. And we started this cooperation 2 years ago. We met at the film market Ventana Sur, and the producers from Mexico are Machete. And the film is a kind of an omnibus because we have 8 stories directed by 8 Mexican directors. And it tells the history of 100 years in Mexico. And the first story started at the beginning of 20th century, and the last story is now. And all the stories happen in the same room. So the space is the thing that connected all the stories. So we see how the characters changing and how the space is changing, and we just witnessed some little, dramas and situations. And behind the window we have important Mexican events. But what was interesting for us as a Polish co-producer, that for me it's not only a Mexican story, because to show the story of the country in this way, as we show in this film, is the very good idea to tell the story of every country with complicated history. To work with 8 directors, like to put everything together, it was really a challenge to do this. But actually the main job was done by Machete, because they made it. They put all the directors together and made Carlos Bolado, Carlos Carrera, Ivan Navia y Ernesto Contreras, Natalia Beristein, Alejandro Valle, y Daniel Jimenez Cacho, who is actually an actor, not the Mexican actor, but the Spanish. I have to admit that this partnership with Mexico is the best cooperation we ever had, and we're working with different countries, because our company doing a lot of service production, so we work with Americans and Norwegians, French, and with Mexico it's our best cooperation. And many people ask me about cultural differences, and actually find out that we are super similar, and that's why the partnership went great.